It seems like there isn't really a solution to the e-waste problem. There is a lot of electronic waste that is only gathering more and more as we create more and more wonderful things that get outdated over time. But some researchers think they have the solution to that. Let's take a look.
The devices that we make are temperature sensitive. So at some magic temperature, something happens to them that allows them to completely disintegrate. And that's the work that we've been working on this past year and is just recently published.
So specifically for this project, what we did is we created electronic devices and we coated them with a wax coating, a wax very similar to what you find in your candles at home. And inside this wax coating, there are microscopic droplets of acid. Now, upon melting, upon reaching the melting temperature of the acid, we release these acid droplets, destroying the electronics. What this allows is for you to destroy your device whenever you're done with it. Whenever your iPhone is done, after 2 years, you want to be able to get rid of it and not dispose it in a landfill, but be able to recycle that material. So I think this is one small step forward to reach that ultimate goal.
Scientists are so altruistic in their ways of helping the Earth. That is not what they will be used for.
No.
So basically what they've decided to do is combine a weak acid with a heating device and then the wax that is coating the device. It would have some kind of trigger inside or off board and be able to destroy the item to help the Earth, or to just create kill switches to destroy our electronics, as we talked about before, licenses.
Right.
Listening to whatever the company has delineated is how you're going to use your item or not. We could also easily destroy evidence.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think that it creates more potential issues, I feel like, at this point than maybe even recycling it in a different way, because what else do you do then with the goo that comes out of that?
There's just a pile of
it's just
goo.
like a soppy little mess of like former electronics
and then an animal eats the goo and dies.
Oh, and then dies, of course.
The
And then that's probably even worse for the environment. There's like acid mixed in with it and just all kinds of weird composite like mercury. And the other thing I think when I look at this is like, what about my digital camera if I leave it in the car on a hot day?
It gets too hot?
And it just like, I come back and there's this like liquid goo thing sitting on my...
First of all, you got to clean your seat now.
Yeah, come on. Thanks, science. Something that I think is really interesting is that 80% of the material, the electronic waste, quickly finds its way, when you recycle it, on a container ship going to a country like China, Nigeria, India, Vietnam, Pakistan, where very dirty things happen to it. What? And then what? That's it? You're just going to say that it just dirty stuff happens to it? Like
what
countries.
I think that the e-waste specialist means is when we bring our items to e-waste centers, we think, oh, they're going to recycle this. They're going to destroy it in a way that is not harmful to the environment. But when really they're just giving them to maybe other countries that would have a need for these items, and then they are not being destroyed properly. They are probably impacting the environment, albeit in another nation, but they are hurtful to the environment, which is the opposite of what we've been told, or we've been led to believe.
Right. Am I also in the minority where like I just keep my old cell phones? I have them all. I only have like 4 or 5 of them, but they're all just like so tiny, and they're in a drawer in my house.
I made a shadow box.
Yeah.
For the wall.
in
so
memoriam.
I can think about my old phones.
Are you kidding? Are you serious?
No, I'm serious.
That's fantastic.
It's at my
I think
parents'
that's
house.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and that's the other thing. It's like they're so tiny. I mean, I get that if you have like a large device that's like a gaming computer or an editing suite, and it's like, let's dispose of this properly because otherwise it's going to just be in a landfill for 30 million years. But like, how hard is it for me to just like keep my? It's literally centimeters.
Well, listen, it's not always a phone. Sometimes it's a big television.
Yeah,
it could be some kind of kitchen device. Those are pretty big.
Yeah.
A microwave.
A kitchen device. Any kind of kitchen device.
Look, I don't cook very often. I'm just going to call them kitchen devices.
What is that there kitchen device you have?
I order out a lot, but that is beside the point. So it's just, I think this is a novel idea. I think the researchers from the University of Illinois who are working on this project have good intentions behind it. Because of our e-waste problem as it is. However, I do think the implementation will not be to help the environment. It would be more to financial reasons
camera melted,
or
time to buy a new one.
for covering up reasons.
Right.
It's possible. I sound paranoid, but that's what I think it would go.
Well, you are paranoid, but that's okay. We all are in some way.
If you're not paranoid, you're not paying attention. Hey, audience, beside that point, what do you think of the this new method of destroying electronics after they are useful, or maybe when they're still useful, and how could it be used? Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe for more.